really bad and it's really noticeable, let us know, in the chat here, guys, whoever's in the stream. Just let us know if you notice some really bad lag, and we'll try to do something about it. And it looks like I dropped the stream that I was watching, so I need to move this back up. We'll have a chance. It looks like we're going to kick off the action here right away. I am going to hopefully be able to start off here with MBL Threat, leader of his team. Really good player. Got the chance to watch him yesterday and see him put up some really good play. Alrighty, so MVL Threat coming up here, spawning up, going top mid. He's got the Bison, getting into a pretty long range kill and gets it. Moving into the kitchen area now, so he's going to try to be patient. Hopefully, he's waiting for somebody to hopefully pop out, but he's going to run right into a wicked crossfire. But it looks like his teammate saved him a little bit there. And nonetheless, they still both go down. Alrighty, so we got the Marvel Gaming squad on go right now with a couple-point lead over the FiosWarriors Federation currently. And I am gonna see the FiosWarriors going right now to the Marvel Gaming squad. The Marvel Gaming squad does have a 25-point lead from the first round, so just keep that in mind. And the lead that they're building up now, they already had a 25-point lead, so they're really good going into this. It sounds like there might be some hosting issues from earlier. Obviously, I believe it was the .3 player that was actually complaining that he was having some issues on his host. So won't hold it against him if he has too bad of a game here. Obviously, he was not having a good time here on the host, so we apologize. It doesn't sound like there was much of a compromise that we could make with the two teams. So rather than disqualifying them and ruining the entire tournament, just let them play on the host, and hopefully they get over it and are able to overcome some adversity here. Alrighty, so FT Tanker and Attain going big right now for the FiosWarriors, trying to get some points back on the board here, but still, Marvel Gaming in the driver's seat, still have control of B, and it looks like they're basically just strong-arming B for the most part. They kind of set up players on one that watch A a little bit before they all certainly push into B. FiosWarriors now getting a little bit. They're moving into B to try to cap this. I think they're going to get it. All they got to do now is get some kills, which they are, and they should be able to hold a 2 cap here for a little bit of time. But they need to get a 3 cap and need to hold it for at least down by a serious amount of points. 25 for the first round, over 30 at this point on this round. So it's looking really bleak this round for the this map for the FiosWarriors right now. Like, I'm on board right now. I am personally watching MDL TVG Chris, or Crits, I believe is how you pronounce it. He's currently doing a great job for his team, as well as MDL Hell, who's also having a very good kill death right now with 10 and 4. Pretty much all players, though, getting those caps. Nobody else trying to each other in the OBJ role. They're all really sharing the responsibilities and making sure they're getting on those flags when they need to. On the other side, though, we currently have the FiosWarriors struggling a little bit. It looks like Dot, the one that was actually having some internet issues, is still struggling. 4 and 15 currently right now. So I do apologize to him for having to deal with a bad host, but he doesn't seem to be lagging too bad. I'm going to go over here to his screen. I'd like the stream to take a look at .3 currently, what he's doing right now, and see if he's lagging pretty bad. Get that cap and get some cleaned up with some good shots. Shots to the team over there at Marvel Gaming. And really, Marvel Gaming just has some really good teamwork, some really good team chemistry. I really like how they work together, get those intersected lines of fire in the shooting lanes, and really just trade kills at all times. .3 picking up a really good kill, showing what he's got right there. Shots looked pretty crisp. Actually ends up taking out his partner there almost. Alright, so it looks like 60-point lead right now from the Marvel Gaming squad. Really just putting it on them. Plus, if you add that, the 25 points, this is almost a 100-point club right here at this point for the Marvel Gaming squad over the FiosWarriors for Game 1. So, we will be moving on to Game 2. We got the Marvel Gaming up 1-0 map count, moving over to Freight S&D. So really looking forward to seeing some good S&D action. I really think the FiosWarriors have a chance to bring it back here. S&D is, as always, the great equalizer in game types. You never know what can happen, and it's definitely a great game type to be able to get your momentum back underneath you. I have a feeling we might see some more arguing here, so hopefully we're able to cruise through this and the players are actually able to just go in here and just get this next map done. So we don't sit here for too long with you, the streamer, listening to me ramble on by myself here. You know, while I'm sitting here, huge shout out to commentators out there like Puckett and Golden Boy. This is definitely not an easy thing to do, to sit here and talk and be entertaining and all that kind of good stuff when you're very inexperienced. That's definitely a very tough job. Long hours of sitting here and trying to come up with witty stuff to say, which is definitely not the easiest thing in the world, but it's all for a good cause. That's why we're here doing this, for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. So make sure to tweet out the link to get people in here to the stream, and hopefully we can generate some donations that will build towards building this into a bigger tournament next year. I am definitely looking to set up a LAN event. That is what I would like to see happen, is an actual big LAN event. Get all you viewers out there to come hang out and get to meet people like, you know, amazing people like Trellis Blanton, who you've got to hear from quite a bit this weekend, and an amazing individual, does not let his disability hold him back, and there's many more out there like him that really we really need to build awareness for them, you know, and they need help. There's different things out there that we as a community can help drive the big guys out there, the big companies like Microsoft and Sony and things like that, to build some special controllers for these kids so they can enjoy gaming just like me and you do, and don't have to sit there and you know, have to amass a small fortune in order just to have a controller. So
what is going on, stream? I am back. I had to take care of something that way. You know, now that Ranger doesn't have to cast all by his lonesome, I apologize. There's something important I had to take care of, but it's all good now. I believe that it is 1-0. Marvel Gaming is in the lead versus this FiosWarriors squad, and we'll see what the FiosWarriors can do going into the Search and Destroy.
Absolutely. So what you did get to miss was the you missed a host little war going on there between the two of them. One of the teams was not happy with the host, so we were able to get the match started back up after round one finally, Simplebot, and the Marvel Gaming was able to take the second round by 60-something points.
Wow, that must have had a few triple caps going on there, holding control of the map. Let's see what this FiosWarriors can do. They're on defense. Let's go ahead and hop aboard Tanker. Tanker has that L115. He doesn't have overkill this time. He just has a pistol as a secondary. Let's see what he can do here on defense.
Alrighty, so Tanker sitting there just scoped in, looking, waiting for somebody to come across his crosshair from over there on the top crates. And it looks like there is a player over there in that area. Somebody's more over there in the red area, though, and you got one. I think one just ran right across the screen. He sees him, pulls out the pistol, gets the kill. Gonna go.
It's a 2v2 situation now. Tanker and Threat versus Rejack and TBG Crits. Let's see what goes on. If Tanker peeks this, he might get killed. There's a guy top fire now. Crits gets one, and Peg manages to pick up the other as Crits gets an ace the first round of the Search and Destroy. What a good plays from Crits.
Really good AR play, just really gets up in there and cleans up the two players. Doesn't waste any time trying to get a pick. Just gets up in there, gives them to Liam Neeson, get to the next round.
Tanker still with this L115? No, he just switched to an AR, the normal thing. Probably he's more comfortable and is a little bit more used to Let's see what he can do here on this offensive round. He does have the bomb, which is interesting. Not too many ARs like to run with the bomb, just simply because they like to post up, get a few kills. As Crit gets first blood on Attain, Crit 5-0. Hale gets second blood onto Threat. As this Marvel squad is coming out very hot in the Search and Destroy.
Looks like, ooh, Tanker tries to lay down to try to get a peek inside of Red, but Marvel just not having any of it. Pick him up relatively easy, and then that makes it pretty easy for Reject here just to get some good shots on Dot. That's the last guy alive.
Yeah, how about we hop on board of Scruffy? I mean, Scruffy, he's 0-1 to start this. He probably played his role very well last round. It seems like he's probably going to spawn up with an AR, I'm guessing. No, he has a sub. Let's see what he can do here on offense. He might push straight into Red. He might go fire alley. Let's see what he does here.
Looks like he's going to go top Red train here. This is the jump or bails on it, one of the two. Gets the assist.
It's a good thing he had blast shield there.
Playing the Steve Nash role, dishing out the rock, and ends up getting taken out. So, very good shots from a player there that was stuck behind, that was in there in that red alley. And 3v3 situation, nope, 2v3 situation in favor of FiosWarriors.
As Crits gets another kill. Crits is 7-0 to start this Search and Destroy.
Looks like FT Tanker's going to be posted up, back red back here to try to see if a player tries to cross, spots him, gets good shots. 1v1 though, as MB Hale is able to pick up the other player.
Tanker.
Hale has an idea of where he is. Hale does have an idea of where he is though, because he knows where the shots came from. Ooh, good stun. Misses the nade though. Tried to go for the stun nade combo, didn't work. It looks like they're going to play a little ring around the rosy right now. Might see a gunfight.
Tanker knows that Hale is probably going to go for this challenge. Hale doesn't know he's there. Hale's going to go and try and play the bomb. Hanger's going to go check bomb and pick up the kill onto Hale. Bring it 2-1 in this Search and Destroy.
Really good composure from FT Tanker right here. Got himself in a good position. Gambled a little bit though, you know, hoping that he was going to come to A to plant. As luck turns out, he does go for A and able to clean him up relatively easy.
That's true. I mean, both teams are playing very well. We have an outstanding play, 7-1 from Crits. We'll see if he can continue his outstanding play. But the FiosWarriors are starting to have some life here in the Search and Destroy. They're able to pick up that round. We'll see if they can pick up this next round on offense.
I would like to see what Dot 3 is up to. Actually, he is dead, so we're going to move on to somebody else. Let's go to MVL Threat and see what he's up to. He's got the Space Cats. I mean, he's rocking full on Space Cat. And it looks like it helped him out a little bit there with that headshot. I'm going to give that to the Space Cat.
So it's now a 3 versus 3. Threat was able to take out Hale, and Hale took out Dot. First blood with a nade. We'll see if the FiosWarriors can push up and get the bomb down here.
Really searching for a pick. We got a good 3v3 right now. MVO Threat starting to get a little more aggressive, trying to hopefully get up here and cover his buddy Tanker while he tries to plant. I think I just seen a player jump out of the left window over there from top Owens to go green train. I'm not for sure though. Or I think he's posted up in the O window actually. He looks like he's top.
Crits gets a kill on Tanker, but Attain kills Crits. A 2v2 situation, the bomb is down. Reject picks up Attain. NVL Threat is in a spawn and just looking, pre-aiming that A-bomb.
Look at this spot. Nice.
He gets one. He knows the other guy has to challenge him. Will he die? He dies at the bottom.
Does he have enough time?
Does he have enough time to defuse that bomb?
He does.
Yes, he does.
Wow.
So Marvel going to go up 3-1 in this Search and Destroy.
Really good composure there from Scruffy. MPL Threat, I thought he had that. He had a good position, took out the second player that was left and had a 1v1, but was a little bit weak from that nade, I think, and was able to get taken out by Scruffy.
Let's go ahead and hop on board. Speaking of Scruffy, let's go ahead and hop on board with Scruffy. He has an AR. He's going to go bottom quarters. He's probably going to look at that top green head glitch and or fire. The guy peeks. He gets one. As Crits gets Tanker first blood. That's now a 2v4 situation.
He spots a player up top
of,
roof, and he gets taken out.
Now it's a 1 versus 4. The Stockade Kill's trying to climb the ladder from Hale. It's now 4-1 in favor of Marvel Gaming.
So FiosWarriors, really strong team all tournament, having some trouble against Marvel Gaming right now. They lost by a considerable margin in the domination. Now losing 4-1 currently round count on this Game 2 matchup here on Freight S&D.
John, do you think the FiosWarriors can come back from this? I mean, they are down 3 rounds. What do they need to do in order to come back into this?
I think at this point, they're only down 4-1. I think they just need to tell each other, hey, we got hosts next. We're going to Warhawk Blitz. I've seen them play Warhawk Blitz. They're a good Blitz team. I think they just need to try to do what they can here, take it 1 round at a time, just stay confident, just knowing they're going to their host next, and just clean slate in their heads if they do end up losing this, and just really try to keep their heads in the game, because we just watched Team Qualified come back from a 2-0 deficit and win it, and win their Game 5. So
yeah, it definitely can happen. It's a 1 versus 2 situation. MVL Reject versus Attain and Threat, as Threat gets the kill on Reject at right side train or left side train, depending on your perspective. It was a very good kill. They were able to close it out. They won a round, which is good. It's now 4-2. All they need to do is just keep at it, get the few picks that they need, and hopefully they can tie this back up.
So let's go on with a different player. Who have we not? Have we even watched Reject at all? Let's go to the MVL Reject.
He is the bomb carrier. He is the bomb carrier with an AR. Like I said before, I have never really seen a bomb carrier with an AR before, just simply because of the rules difference. But Chris Hale getting 2 on Tanker and Attain, shutting down the rush. Threat, the last one alive, gets taken out by Crits. That was a very easy round for Marvel Gaming.
A very easy round for Reject. He just had to go close some doors, and by the time he came out to go to plant the bomb, the other team was dead. That's how you carry the bomb right there. By the time you come out to plant it, the other team's already done.
Marvel Gaming playing very well on the Search and Destroy as well. FiosWarriors need to come back in order to stay alive in this. If not, they'll be going to the Game 3 Warhawk Blitz map, maybe down on morale, but we shall see. I'm sure they know that, hey, we can come back from this easy. Scruffy gets 2 with the Bulldog. So Scruffy gets a 3rd. Can Scruffy get this 4th with the ace to close this out?
He's going for him. He's going to run into the player any minute now.
No, he didn't, unfortunately. However, he was called out, I'm sure. Threat gets another one.
1v2 situation. Threat is really trying to hold on here. He does have a player that's being sneaky right around where he's at. Looks like the player spotted him, I think. Not, but he is going to get cleaned up right here.
There we go. So Marvel Gaming goes up 2-0 in this best of 5 series. Mind you, this is the winner bracket finals.
Yeah, so the winner of this will play the loser of this map, or this matchup right here, will go down to play the winner of, I believe it's Team Qualified versus Sector 13.
Yep, that is correct. And then they will play whomever, and we shall see who exactly prevails and who does not. Hopefully, this FiosWarriors guy can have some life, come to life a little bit on this Warhawk Blitz game, but we shall see.
Now, it's important to note here that, I mean, or for me at least, as a coach, I would be telling them right now, or if I was the captain of this FiosWarriors team, I'd be telling them, like, hey, even if we lose this matchup, we still go down to losers bracket. We still have a chance. This is the winners bracket finals. So I would just really just take that attitude and just really just try to relax and then go in here to this next matchup and really just go after it.
Yeah, I mean, you have to really take each map one at a time, because if you don't, you might just get caught up in things. Hey, one match, one round, one kill, one cap at a time is always the best way to play.
Absolutely.